Go ahead, fly. Try and get in my wine.
This is on an 8B. 8B, yeah. 70. Wait, am I 70 or 8B? I forgot.
Let me I need to change this camera up so we can be on at the same time. Boom, switch to gallery. I think I can. Pretty sure I can leave now. I'm gonna leave the meeting. This extra one. Yes, sign and leave. Where'd you go, Malik?
I'm right here.
Your camera's gone.
8B.
Who do we have? Let's see. We have who is this? Genesis Farm Homestead. Hey, how you doing? Welcome to the live chat. We're doing a little update with excuse me, we're having some technical difficulties right now, but bear with us for two shakes and we'll be squared away. I apologize for being late. Zoom gave me the runaround, and then I just had to make do. But we are almost ready. I just need to pull up the chat so I can see what's going on. For some reason, it had me logged into my personal YouTube account, and I think we're good. Okay, here we go. Larita King, hey, how you doing? Pitts, what's going on, brother? Dion Lamouk, hey, how you doing? Matt DeJoyer, and okay, all right, you're doing good. Can't wait to see the garden. I know, right? I can't wait to see it because I haven't seen it since we did it. How long has it been? Like 2 months? Hey, Free Spirit, how you doing?
Hey, how am I supposed to see people's stuff? I gotta use my other.
Yeah, you gotta use your other phone and go to the channel. I can read them to you. Lawn and Life, hey, how you doing? Come on in, people. This is pretty cool because let's give y'all some backstory just in case you didn't see the video that I did in the live streams that I was doing when I was home visiting my brother. I actually wasn't home. I just happened to be in North Carolina for work. My brother lived very close to where work was. And then we started a garden. I wanted to give him a little piece of what I have been blessed to receive through the garden. He doesn't really care about the lawn care because that lawn he's at right now needs a lot of work, and he's not staying there long term. So, but he was down for the garden. So we put together a no-dig garden, which is actually my dream to have probably one day, maybe 2,000 square foot no-dig garden. That's more than plenty enough of space. I want my orchard to be much larger, of course, but that's so much easier to maintain, in my opinion, I think. It looks so fresh and green from the pictures. I know, right? Dang, look at those. Oh, you can see the dahlias? Yeah, they're in full swing. And what's cool about these dahlias and where I live, I get 2 rounds of bloom. So I get blooms in the spring and I get blooms in the fall. So that's cool. Kifa Ben Yisrael, I think I didn't jack that up too bad. Hey, how you doing? As well. Is that Connor Ward's yard? I didn't read the end of it. No. But I'll give credit where credit is due. Connor Ward definitely inspired me to do dahlias from last season. When I saw his dahlias in the fall last season, I was like, I don't know what those are, but I got to figure it out. And then Joyce from the extension office, I did a video with her. She brought me up to speed. She showed me how to pull them up, dry them out, store them. Matter of fact, I got a quick little treat for you. So there were some dahlias that weren't doing too well. So I pulled one of them up, and that was fine. I'm doing well. That means I didn't get it right. So I pulled these up, and now they're drying out. They're not finished drying out. They need to finish drying out. But I don't think you'll be able to see it. But those little dots on there, little bumps, you can probably see the bump right there. those little bumps, that's an eye. So that's how you know that this is viable tuber. So I'll be doing a video on that when I finish pulling the rest of them up. I only pulled that one up because it just wasn't doing well where it was at. So I just went ahead and pulled it up. So we're gonna hop right into this. You guys let us know, because we're winging it. None of this is scripted at all. Would you prefer to see a tour right now? Let Malik, my little brother, show you around his garden right now. We do a little bit of Q&A, talk back and forth, ask him about his gripes, his complaints, the things that he's learned so far. Or would you rather hop straight into the Q&A and then we do the garden tour later? Or we can do a garden tour now, Q&A, and then the garden tour later for the people that show up later. What do y'all want to do? B-Max Sir Senior, B-Max Senior, Hey Turf, Garden, and Yard on Point goals. That's what I'm talking about, B-Mac. Get them in there. Get them in there. So what would y'all like to do? There's like a 15, 20-second delay between Zoom and YouTube. So we're going to have to bear with that as well. But what would y'all like to do? Let me know. For some reason, it's not showing gallery mode. Let me see if I can fix that via.
Oh yeah, you fixed it just now.
Did I? How'd I fix it?
I could. Wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong screen. Never mind.
Q&A before and after. I would prefer the show first, then the tell. Okay, tour first. Everybody's voting for the tour first. It looks like I might have to hop back in with my laptop though, so I can change the mode. Unfortunately, mute that, and let me change the mode of viewing because for some reason the app won't let me do it. And now we should be back in gallery mode. So don't mind the don't mind the rogue picture on the screen. What's up, Dino? What's going on, brother? All right, so you're up for a tour, Malik. You know what? I think there might be one more way that I can actually fix this. Let me see. Let me give it a shot. And I got a mosquito. That just bit the crap out of me.
Fixed it.
Yeah.
I'm frozen now.
You're No, you were just standing still for a long time.
Oh, okay.
I don't know why. You were standing still for a long time. So, yeah, gallery mode. Cool. All right. So we're good. We should be good to go. We're in gallery mode. Good, bro. You doing good, Dino? That's good. Okay. All right, cool. So we're doing the tour first. Malik, walk us through. Show us what you got. Show us what you got. Oh, before we get started, guava to you, young brother. I gotta teach you how to get on this wine game, though. You got your purchase wine. I'll teach you how to make some wine one day. Thanks to Miss Craft, guava. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Trying to tell you, F.R. Humphrey and Jay Binion. Hope y'all brought your A game because I can bottle that up and send it to a winery if I wanted to. All right, so I got something buzzing. Let's get it. Let's get it in. All right, show us what you're working with. Let's start with the box that's behind you, and then you can get up and move around. Just move slow because we don't want to lose you. You know how the internet is garbage everywhere these days.
Yeah, so. I should be good. I moved my Wi-Fi closer, so we should be good.
Okay. All right, cool. So I'm excited about this, guys. Free Spirit Guava. I should have grabbed some. Yeah, you should grab you a glass. It's Monday wine day. So it's been a while since I've seen the garden. Was it 2 months ago, Malik?
September the 2nd.
September the 2nd is when we threw the garden in. It is now October the 19th. So you have had, I'm doing math live now. Hold up, wait, like 30, 40, 47 days. 47 days of growth.
Yeah.
47 days of growth. We started most of it from seed, right?
Yeah.
No, I mean, we started most of it from starts. I'm swatting over here. Listen, these little critters. I need a hard freeze to come. I mean, frost, not a freeze. So I don't want to shut my season down, but I need a frost to come to get rid of these daggone bugs. So we're gonna throw this jacket on.
Is that blurry for y'all?
They're trying to get me. No, it looks clean to us. You just real far away. So go ahead. Let me stop talking. Go ahead. Floor is yours. Do it. Good evening, Turf. Oh, okay. Hey, Clausen. Hey, how you doing? We're just doing a little update. This is for the people who so didn't see. If you haven't seen it, you need to go check out the video. So we did a few lives, and then we did I did a little short video showing you how we actually put it together. This is the results with his straight compost, nothing but compost, was put in these boxes, and this is where his starts are today. We did this September 2nd is when we finished, and we dropped all the starts in. So he's going to show us what he's working with now. So, Malik, take it away.
So these are my Georgia callers. Y'all still hear me, phone?
Yeah, I can hear you. Can y'all hear him okay?
See if I can.
And I'm gonna switch it to you just so we can just look at what you got going on.
I don't know if y'all can see that. It looks super blurry on my end. Maybe I got some. There we go. Oh, it's real grainy.
So what are we looking at right now?
The collards. Right here, Georgia collards. We got 3 of them here. 4, excuse me. One right there as well. And they're really starting to take off. They taking a while, but now they're really starting to do their thing. Right here behind the collards, you have your Chinese cabbage. And that's doing this thing. It's been a struggle. I'll tell y'all about that later. I'll just give y'all a tour. I always mess this one up. The pak choy. Pak choy. Yeah, there it is. Pak choy. That's all this whole row except for that last one back there is all my pak choy, and this huge one right here, and then this beautiful beauty right here by itself that we decided to do in the cinder block. That's actually a sunflower.
That's a sunflower.
Yeah, it's a sunflower. She's holding on there. This is the only one that came up. I did 4 of them. We got some spinach. Is how it looks. But it's coming along. I actually harvested a lot off of that when it was doing a little bit better.
What do you think is wrong with it?
I'm not sure.
Okay. All right.
I think that it may be because it's behind this pak choy and it doesn't get a lot of, if you can see, like they're up there and this is down there. So I think it's more to do with placement. I think I should have chose a little bit better placement on that.
Thanks for not blaming me, because I'm pretty sure I'm the one who put it there.
Yeah, but it's my garden, so you know.
True. It is your garden. That's what I'm talking about. Responsibility is all on you.
I have this blackberry bush that I got from a grocery store, and she's still hanging in there, you know. I haven't done anything special but water it and gave it some fish fertilizer and left it alone, and she's doing her thing. That's pretty much it for the first box. You see I got some more spinach right there.
Yeah, that spinach looks hurt.
Up in here. But yeah, the spinach, yeah. My spinach isn't doing well. It's not doing well. But it's still in there.
Yeah.
This is
that bok choy and that Chinese cabbage look like it's out of a magazine now. You did that. Yeah. That did real good. That don't even. Yeah.
My Georgia collars, they're coming around.
Yeah, and those are about to start taking off as soon as
you start. Well, they already started. Like all that. This is a lot of, as you can see, it's a lot of new growth going on there, coming out.
Right. And it was just because y'all was still warm for a little while. So now that it's cooling off, them things are really about to do their thing.
Yeah. And I had like an issue, as you can see, with right here. It was actually doing a lot better, but I lost a good bit of it because they just shriveled up and they whatever that is going on with it. I don't know. It's been really wet and moist out here, so we was looking at some things and it could possibly been like a mold or a fungus or something. They got to it, but I got those leaves up out of there, and it looks like they're bouncing back. So
What's up, BYD?
yeah.
Okay.
So let's stick on the outside.
Okay.
So we have our collards, and
those are the
they
Morris
are
headings.
yes, and they're slowly coming along.
Yeah, I think the heat is what really did them in. Y'all were dealing with weird, warm, humid weather that I think really slowed. That one looks beautiful. My goodness.
Everything's coming up.
Perfect. Okay.
So I'll come back down here and let's check that one out.
That's the Morris heading too, right?
No, that's a Georgia.
Those are Georgias?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I had a thing happen with my rosemary.
A thing happened with your rosemary.
Yeah.
What happened with it?
I don't know. That.
Well, explain to us what happened.
Here.
It was right there. It's gone now.
Yeah, so I like to cook a lot, so I was using it a lot, and trimming it and doing my thing with it. And then one day, it was the same time that I had the blackness on my Georgias. It just went brown on me, and
it went.
Yeah.
The colors themselves went brown.
No. My rosemary.
The rosemary went brown. It went like a brown black.
Yeah, like this, like how. Yeah, see.
Yeah, it was too much. That was fungus.
So yeah,
it was too wet.
We was getting back to that. So, but I feel like it's going to bounce back. I got faith.
You got faith.
Got time.
At the time, okay.
Yeah, the time's doing great. This is the Chinese cabbage right there.
Okay.
Some more spinach tucked away. And this is what I was saying about the spinach. I think I just had bad placement with the spinach because, as you can see,
it's shadowed. Yeah, it's not getting enough sun at all.
Just pak choy.
Why don't you move them? You can move them,
Well, I have some time coming off where I'm going to be on a regular schedule again. So the last week, I meant to do a lot of stuff this last week that I.
You breaking up. I think you froze on us. That Wi-Fi is acting shaky. Be patient with them, guys. Will, what's going on? What's up, brother? Where's this guy from? This is my brother. This is my brother, BYD. So he's in North Carolina right now. While we wait for him to fix his frozen screen real quick. But this is okay, so you back. You was gone for a while. Now you're back. Are you back? I don't know. All right. But yeah, this is my little brother. September 2nd, we set up a no-dig garden for him. And I haven't been able to see the garden because obviously he doesn't live local to me. So
back.
Are you? Okay, yeah. Yes, you're back. You need to slide your screen is sideways.
All right, hold on. There we go.
There you go. All right. Yeah, so he's back. Yeah, his garden is looking good, isn't it, Sue? Hey, how you doing, Sue? My Wi-Fi is trash also. So you got okay, so you got the that's the concrete mixers, right?
Yeah.
That we picked up from Lowe's?
Yes.
Okay.
So I actually don't know what these are.
That is those are kohlrabi.
Yeah, I just planted and I forgot what I planted. So if you have like labels or I started to use plastic forks and like plastic spoons to label stuff. None of this stuff is, but my starts inside. That's what I'm doing now, so I won't run into this issue again.
Okay. Without labeling, yeah, I think everyone makes that mistake.
Okay.
What's in the concrete mixers? What is that?
That is a Chef Medley blend.
Oh, that's the lettuce.
Yeah.
Oh,
The
that's
lettuce that
looking
we
good.
dropped, it didn't actually come. It didn't come up. So then I dropped a whole bunch of starts, and
Uh-huh.
then as they're, maturing, like I need to go ahead and throw these in too. As soon as I popped these out of the little start containers that I started these in, and threw them in here, they did this. They went crazy. Like
Okay. Cool.
they went crazy, and I haven't even hit those with any fish fertilizer. So
That's just
yeah.
all the compost.
Yeah, that's just compost, and I did a little mixture of some of the
Looks
stuff
like you
that.
added some perlite to it.
Yeah, I added some perlite to it. I did a little mixture. I don't know everything I added. I just added some stuff. I went with the flow, kind of how like I do in the kitchen, and it came out like my meals. Excellent. These are my radishes. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure
radishes.
right here. Yeah, and these
Yeah, I got.
things like. If you look and see, I'm pretty sure I planted too many in here,
Oh,
but
there you go. I see them. I
you
see that
see,
they fold. Yeah.
so yeah, I'm actually doing a dinner this Saturday. Maybe I'll be able to incorporate some of that into it. Um, so we come over here. This pack choy. So I've been eating the heck out of it, like, and as you can see, our friendly creeper crawlers have been also, and I can't even like. It was two of us over here eating off of this, and it just grows crazy. Like it's really doing very, very well. This is definitely a crop. Like as you can see, boom, I cut that off, last night to make a dinner. And but it's like it's creating the shadow for everything else around it. These are the beets, either beets
Okay.
or the
Beets or
it's some
radishes.
beets or the radishes. One of these out of one of these. But as you can see, these are doing great, and they're just a little bit over from this, and they're getting that little bit more sunlight that they need to do their thing.
Got super dark. Feel like this cloud just came in. Let me turn this light on.
So I have my oregano back here. That's doing good. No complaints there. Along with the parsley, as you can see, I actively use that in the kitchen. And these, look at this. This is perfect timing.
Oh, Led's in the building.
So this
Thanks,
is
Led,
my.
for popping in. Appreciate you, bro.
Huh?
I said Led just jumped in. He's going to help you. He's going to tell you what you need to do with that fig air layer. For the people that aren't tracking, when I also was home, I laid some air layers on my parents' loquat that they have. This loquat tree that they have. That I actually learned something in my Master Gardener's course that I'm in right now. And if it fails, which it probably will, but if it fails, I got something for next year in June, July. And I say June, July because there's a specific reason why I need to do it in June, July. But we'll get there next year. But Led's in the building. He's going to help you, tell you what you need to do with your fig when you go and you cut it. Either mom, dad bring it to you, or you go get it yourself. He's going to give you some tips on how you should care for him after you get it. So as soon as you get done with your tour, I'm gonna chime in the Led and see what he got for you. So these are
Okay.
the peas that we did, right?
Yeah. I gotta show you because these things. I'm 5'7", and like
It
these things
took
rock.
off.
Yeah.
Dang,
Yeah.
bro.
They're yeah. So I
Have you
wanted
got
to
any flowers? Any flowers set on them yet?
hold on. Stick with me. Stick with me.
Stick with. Oh, look at the purple one.
I'm getting them.
That's dope. Oh.
They're going crazy. Like every day I come out here, they just get even crazier and crazier. If y'all follow on the group, the Lead Farmers page, I have posted some updates there, and y'all can see.
So what's interesting, right? My bad for cutting you off, but I see that the other side is doing way better than this side, and I think that's because that's your east side, right? Right, that's the east side. So that the other side is the east side. That is the west side. So that east side is getting way more sun than the west side throughout the day. So it's performing a lot better. That's cool.
And that's the same thing all the way down the line, even with my spinach and with my root vegetables in that second box that's covered up by the little shade. It's really the name of the game is placement, you know, because as you can see, it makes a huge difference when we talk about sun and stuff. But for the rest of this box, my onions.
Those onions. Look at those onions. Oh, you got bulbs coming to shoulder. Look at that.
Yeah, man.
How about the leeks? What are the leeks doing? Because they should be intermingled with them.
That's one right here. Well, I mean but what happened was I'll get when I
okay.
The these caterpillars some stuff fruit, so I'm being able to see of the caterpillars that I'm talking about. But if you look like
your Wi-Fi getting shaky again. It's getting shaky again. Hey, so while he's getting his Wi-Fi again, I'm gonna hang out with y'all in this chat real quick. Hey, Free Sport. Hey, how you doing, man? Thanks for popping in. Duckalopes Outdoors. What's going on, brother? I need a duck. We still gonna do this. How long does duck season last, Duckalope Outdoors, so I can get in there with you and we can go take a duck.
Okay, I just disconnected from the Wi-Fi because that's not.
Oh, okay. We got Zach Price in the house. Hey, how you doing, brother? Thanks for popping in. Hey, Ebony Queen. The onions, right? Eco, what's going on, brother? Nice. It was wonderful talking to you this weekend, by the way, too, man. I got something coming in the mail for you and Gigi here in a very soon. Color Rock out. Nah, you're not too late, man. You right on time, man.
So check this out real quick, and this is exactly what the story I was gonna tell you guys. If you can see, like my onions, that I got them up. These freaking caterpillars, man. But you see all that? Can y'all see that?
Oh, it was going to town.
Yeah, but I've been hunting him, and guess what?
You just found him? Online? You've been trying to find him?
Yeah, but this is not even the one because he's too small.
The one you're looking for is a big boy. Oh, look at him. He's just in there living his best life.
Yeah, they're literally like getting up in there, and they're doing a little damage. If I go to the backside, I could show you, and you can see the damage that they're doing.
You just told them good night. Hey, listen, you can't be getting me in trouble with these YouTube police out here. You're gonna have to good night them off screen next time.
Oh, okay. Charge that one to me. So this right here is garlic. All this is garlic.
Oh, that's the garlic bulbs that you picked up from the store, right?
All this is garlic.
And I see some of the carrots came in. They pretty thin, but you said you're about to resell them because you're still in your window, right?
I did that. That's done.
Oh, you already did it. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. Latarsha, hey, how you doing? Guten Yardner, hey man, what's going on, man? How you doing over there in Wisconsin?
That's why I say that's not the one I'm looking for. I'm looking for a lot bigger one because they've been eating.
He should be nice and big and fat the way they eating.
And this one,
yeah, they got you good.
But I got a solution for that, and I'll tell you about that in the middle. In my mint. My man.
Yeah, I got that same mint. Yeah. So how's the compost pile doing, real quick? Is it covered up right now? Yeah, it's covered up. Okay, but that's next year's garden.
I just turned it that Sunday.
Sunday. Yeah, that's when
And
you text me. You said you was turning the garden on Sunday, turning the pile on Sunday.
yeah, it's doing really, really good. Really
Hey,
good.
love notes. Hey, how you doing?
As y'all can
Okay.
see, the watermelon patch is gone.
Oh, the watermelon patch is gone.
Yeah.
Okay. You got a funny story. So let's start out with that story. You can go ahead and get your place. Everybody saw the tour of the garden. Let's give Malik a round of applause. First year gardener, just like myself. Look at my little brother out there doing it. I guess that green thumb runs in the family. Out there doing it. And you almost doing it better than me. I ain't going to admit and tell you I ain't giving you that much clout, but look, you're doing it, man. That's what I'm talking about. You said
We got
his
a lot
garden.
more. Got a lot more. I got more going on inside with the starts and other stuff too.
Yeah. And maybe, if the people like this, we can do it again some other time. They'll let us know, I'm sure, by the end of this, if they like to see an update of the no dig garden. So to bring y'all guys back up to speed, if you're just now joining us, September 2nd, I was in North Carolina. I was there for work. I went to my brother's house. He doesn't care about grass, which I don't blame him. Listen, if I could, half of this grass would not be grass, it'd be garden. I still have my little piece of playground to play with, but most of this would be garden, I promise you. But so we didn't know did garden, and that's what we picked up some compost. We got 3 yards of compost from his local public works. We threw them frames up. We put cardboard on top of the grass that existed already in that space. We dropped all the compost in those, what is it? Those are 2x12s, right? Yeah, 2x12s. And really, we could have done 2x6s because when you're doing no dig gardening, you only need 6 inches of depth. And then the idea behind that is that you can remove those frames that he's got around it later on down the line. I think in hindsight, us going 12 inches deep may have been too deep because when he removes those boards, he might have some issues. But I don't even know if Malik plans on moving the boards still anyway. If you're not familiar with that method, I saw Charles Dowding. He was doing this method and he removes his boards all the time. He calls them temporary boards. And then he gets them back into wherever they're supposed to be. He'll remove them and then they kind of mellow out. And yeah, of course, you'll have a little bit of erosion. But the whole point in this is for you to build your soil profile without having to use a whole bunch of synthetic products or even a whole bunch of organic products that you have to buy out the store. When you get that good foundation on top of there, you can just plant right in. Now, I know Led is a busy man, so I don't want to keep him just in case he has to skedaddle off of us. So I'm going to ask you right now, Led. So that fig is ready to rock. He's ready to get it. Now, outside of clipping it right behind that bag, I need some pointers from you. Well, he needs some pointers from you as far as what he should do once he gets that air layer. And of course, we'll probably go live whenever he gets his hands on it, whether he goes and gets it himself or my parents take it to him. But Led, what does he need to do to be as successful as possible with that air layer? And of course, he's going to check the air. He's going to check those loquats when he goes back too and see if it healed over itself or if we finally got some roots. We'll see. So it's about a 20-second delay. So we're going to have to give Led a minute to kick in and then we'll let I'll give Malik back the floor. It's crazy how it's so much lighter there than it is here, but I got a massive cloud cover right now. I don't understand why.
It's just his backyard, man. Wonderful things happen back here.
Wonderful things, though.
Yeah, man.
We'll wait for him to drop that in the chat. Tell us about that watermelon that you just harvested, man. Tell us about that watermelon that you just harvested while I go get me a light real quick.
Okay. So if you following the Lead Farmers Facebook group, then you've already seen pictures of the watermelon that he's referencing and the early on pictures as well of it and how fast it blew up. Like it really took off really fast. The crazy part about it is I didn't plant it. What happened was, I started my compost pile, and me and my kids we were eating a lot of watermelon this summer. Just chilling out here in this backyard and eating watermelon, and we were throwing the rinds on the compost pile. And I came out one day and I was like, what is all this growing over here? And lo and behold, actually, it's two of them, really. And it was watermelon. I kind of just let it play out. My brother actually, when he saw it, it was one on there and it wasn't going to survive. It didn't. He said it wasn't going to survive, and it actually didn't survive. But when we came back the next day, like the 2 days after, there was a whole nother watermelon on it, and it was huge, just like out of nowhere. Not huge, but it was big for me, So I just let it go. I didn't do anything to the watermelon. I just watered the vine and just kept letting it go. And y'all have to go look at the picture. I wish I could throw the picture up for y'all. But yeah, I harvested it. Actually, I was gonna keep letting it go, but this watermelon grew so fast that it started to split because it was growing so fast.
You got a whole bunch of water too, right? Then like you get a whole bunch of rain coming.
It was right after I had the situation with the mold, the fungus on the. So yeah, we had the weather here is crazy. I'll have cold day like this morning. It was probably like 40 something, and then this afternoon it got up. I know it had to be at least in the 70s or something like that. I'm not sure. Not a weatherman, but the watermelon, I pulled it off and I ate a piece of it. I pulled it off, cut it, and had a piece of it, fresh when I cut, then put it in the fridge, just had a piece. And I was like, okay, all right, So then I put it in the fridge and came back and
game over. It was a whole new. Okay, so hey, look, Led is asking questions about. He's giving you some information. Let me pause you there real quick. So he said he always cuts about 2 to 4 inches below the bag, right? So if you do it yourself,
down. Dang, it's a lot of comments.
So he said he always cuts about 2 to 4 inches below the bag. So if you do it yourself, cut 2 to 4 inches below the bag, and then. So if you don't do it, make sure you tell mom and dad to do it 2 to 4 inches below the bag. Then he says, give the cuttings something to stand up on from the bottom. So like a bamboo pole or something, you want to probably tie that to it, make sure it's stabilized towards the bottom of it. Should he give it about 3 inches? He should give it about 3 or 4 inches of cushion, right? Of soil on the bottom before he just drops it in there. I'm assuming, right, Led? And then he says, is there any way I can see the cutting? Yes, I will email you pictures of the cutting. I'll email you more pictures of the cutting. Give me a couple days because I gotta get my parents to take pictures of it so you can see it. I haven't taken an array of pictures. Now, as far as feeding, I'm assuming not much feeding or anything like that. And as far as watering, I don't know. So if you got anything on that, Led, that'd be great. So I'll give it back to Malik. Guten Yarden says, we love volunteer plants that come up in the compost. Yes. I mean, he has such a wonderful story. So I'm going to let him finish getting back to it. No. It stands up on the 4 inches of cutting below the bag. Okay, that makes sense. Cool. So you got that, Malik?
Yeah.
What you writing it down in your book?
No, it's
Malik.
It's gonna be right
Malik
here.
has a gardening book, guys. He has like a book. He's got all his notes in it. He's got dates. He's got a planner. Like he's all organized. I'm over here winging it. Like this dude is going to become the teacher. Look at that. See? Oh, I'm gonna tell the military about that. That looks really familiar.
No, you can buy these on Amazon. You
Oh,
know,
you can buy plants. All right, cool.
I acquired this.
Okay, so thanks to Love Note sounds like challenging task. I accept. Y'all talking to each other. I'm reading people mail. Yeah, the weather is schizophrenic, Latarsha. It sure is. All right, so back to you. So you took it out the fridge, you tasted it, and then
Oh, it was amazing. It was so good that I didn't want to, like boost my head too much. So I actually took some to work.
you took it to work.
Because I had to try this. When you get something that's like that, you like try this out. Let me know what you think. And the reactions were across the board. Whoa.
Best watermelon I ever had.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some of them seeds, man, since my nephews and nieces did that.
I saved seeds.
Yeah, that's gonna be like a little
I gave
heirloom.
watermelon too. I'm like,
we're gonna keep that. Yeah, we're gonna keep those in the family forever. We're gonna call it the Carter, and we'll figure out a name for it. but yeah, we'll name it after them because they did it. The kids did it. Just throwing watermelon rinds and seeds. Grandma Naz, our great grandmother, both of our grandparents on both of our great grandparents, and then on my mom's side, and then my grandparents on my dad's side, both of them were full-fledged farmers. Like they had land, and we used to go and work that land with them every summer. I wasn't learning nothing other than don't ever spend a whole day picking peppers in the field without washing your hands before you go to the bathroom. That was a valuable lesson I had to learn.
Okay, I was about to say, you learned something.
Yeah, to learn the hard way. But everything else, we weren't really, we were just doing what we were told. It was our chores that we had to do. But where was I going with that? I lost it. Oh well. Anyway, it was going to be a good story. I lost it. I apologize. But anyway, man, it's really cool to see you out there doing what you're doing right now, and you're doing it with grace. Like you just knocking it out the park, like you've been doing it your whole life, which is dope that everything came full circle for us like this.
I don't know. The biggest things for me really, with doing it, like the only thing the only thing I've really been doing is just leaving everything alone. The caterpillars. So
the caterpillars.
I almost I went through a rough 2 weeks there where it was really, 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 really frustrating because these caterpillars almost took me out the game. Like they really was going to work. And that's when I knew. I was like, oh, this stuff is good because they are crushing it. And I was getting frustrated because I didn't even taste anything yet. So it was like, ugh. And so the first thing I did some of this. And
neem oil. Boom.
And it didn't work.
So to be clear, the neem oil is more so a preventive. Once the caterpillars exist, and this is for you guys watching as well, the neem oil is to smother like the larva and to deter the butterflies from coming. But the existing caterpillars, they're gonna eat that like a salad dressing. From my experience.
Yeah, and that was my experience too. So it was like at that point I got really frustrated because at this point I'm like, I'm going to war because they eat my crop. I posted, y'all people in the group page, y'all know I posted, a post in the group page. I'm reaching out for hope, and lady on her YouTube, I was on her live trying to get help.
Oh, you talking about Aunt Linda?
Aunt Linda, yeah. I reached out to her.
The New Orleans
live.
gardener.
I was driving I was I shouldn't have been messaging at the time, so she couldn't have really. It was hard for her to understand what I was speaking broken English and stuff, so she didn't. Yeah, that was my bad. But so then I got up with some of this BT, And let
BT.
me tell you something. I do not have that issue anymore. But the thing is, like, they left all my first two boxes alone. They left everything, the cabbage and all that alone. They're
Oh,
done with that.
okay.
That's what so now they pushed over to the third box, which is the onions and the root vegetables, and I'm gonna have to knock them. I'm after this, I'm gonna knock them over the head, and it's gonna be over with. So
Yeah,
I'm gonna
so
knock them over the
BT
head tonight.
with the BT. So the BT, if you guys aren't familiar,
Oh, it works.
it works. It is labeled as organic, and I know people have mixed feelings about BT, but to give you a little background on BT, it is Bacillus, a T word I can't pronounce right now, and Bacillus just means that it is the variety of Bacillus of bacteria. It is a bacteria. Now, some people get concerned; they don't want to eat it because they're like, "Oh, I don't want to put that in my stomach if it's literally killing the insects. Why would I put it in my stomach?" Well, here's the thing: the bacillus. So you have bacillus bacteria, you have cocci bacteria. This is my lab tech kicking back on, right? I'm no longer a medical laboratory specialist, but I have a little bit of background in there. So the bacillus is, oval. They can go spherical sometimes, but we're not going to get into all that. You're not here for that, but it only works on alkaline stomachs. And as you know, our stomach is very acidic. So that bacteria is not going to, well, it should not have any negative impact on you. Now, if you have to resort to something like BT because he was losing his war, as he said, he went to war. So he was losing his war, he resorted to BT. It's still better than, at least you know what you put on your garden. I'll just leave it at that. You grew it.
Yeah, I mean,
You put it on there and it's working, and you've been eating like a mug. Tell us how you've been eating that pak choi, that bok choy and your pak choy, man.
I've been
Oh,
doing a
Diva
little
Jones in
bit.
the house. Hey, Diva.
I mean, I've
Creating
literally created
onions.
two more signature dishes of mine.
Signature dishes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So
I'm
tell
working
us
on a book. I'm working on a recipe book.
on the
Low
recipe
key
with
stuff. This is the first time I went public with this, but I'm working on a book, and I'm putting them together. That's actually part of this record. It's a lot going on with this book, like,
right.
so I'm working on some stuff, and that's gonna be like a staple for a lot of my dishes,
The bok
cause
choy.
oh my goodness.
I haven't even
Listen,
tried mine yet, so
listen. You
I'm
take that
excited.
thing and you cook it up, man. Oh my
So
goodness.
how have you prepared it? What was your first, the two recipes that you've created? The two recipes that you created. Tell me about those two recipes. What was special about them? Why are they making it in the book? How'd you prepare them? Because I need some tips so when I get ready to start harvesting mine.
So I don't know. I don't want me to give secrets out and stuff. I can't. I gotta buy the book. But uh, so I did a spatchcock. Well, how you say it? Yeah,
Spatchcock.
the spatchcock chicken. Uh, need a cast iron pan for this though. So what I've been doing is pretty much using it to wrap my protein in. And so I put a layer, probably about, I have some really big leaves. So I think I use maybe 2 or 3 leaves to put on the bottom of my cast iron before I put them in the cast iron. I put some olive oil, some compact butter with my herbs and garlic in it. I already had that mixed up. I try to keep some of that mixed up, but and fresh herbs from the garden, of course. And I let that simmer in the pan, and I put my leaves down and my protein down, seasoned. I actually did a jerk. I jerked the chicken, and yeah, I covered it over top, and I just kind of, at first I let it simmer and bring it down so it kind of reduces and get nice and soft and tender. And towards the end is a lot more to go. I just kind of skipped over. You got to get the book, but
You lame for that. I ain't buying the book. You giving me the book.
But yeah, so I just let it. I cooked it down like you would do like a spinach or a cabbage or something like that, but not in not drowned in water. Just a little bit of water. Actually, very little water. That olive oil butter mixture and a little bit of water. I didn't do any wine with the chicken recipe, but I did with this salmon recipe that I made yesterday. I don't know. They may approve it. I'll throw a picture up in the Facebook group so y'all can see the dish that I made last night with it. And I mean, I don't know if I want to do y'all like that because
this dude
hungry after I post that picture. But yeah, so I cooked it up and I actually like to burn it. The bottom layer that I have on so I put a layer of pak choy on the bottom of the protein and on the top. So the protein isn't actually touching the cast iron pan. And that bottom layer, I like to burn it a little bit. So I literally turn my pot up to like 7 and let it burn. Not to a crisp,
just a little char.
Just a little char to it, you know, and it like the notes, the flavor notes is so sweet and it just does something crazy to it. Like it does something crazy to it, man. Like,
all right.
Oh my God.
What's going on, Marcus? What's going on, brother? That's my cameraman. You seen them shots this weekend. He put it together. Marcus in the building. Malik said, "What's up?" I feel like we having a party. I'm sipping now. I can't even focus. How many ounces of water, Malik? Eco Neighbor said, "How many ounces of water?" Usher style.
What?
For the bok choy when you said you only put a little bit of water.
Mistake, man. That's your first mistake.
That's his first mistake.
When you really get cooking, unless you're baking something, throw those measurement tools out the window, man. I mean,
you said unless you baking, throw the measurement tools out the window.
Yeah, you gotta. I mean, because I've cooked all my life. You know, not all my life. I'm making it sound. But
the men in our family cook. Men in our family cook.
I've been cooking from a very young age, and I've never really been the type of person in the kitchen that does a lot of measurement unless I'm baking. I love to bake too, but you know, as every baker knows, you got to measure that out. You know, you gotta hit your exact measurements when you're baking. But as for cooking these dishes that I do in the kitchen, I mean,
so what's the title?
Pots and stuff, huh?
So the title of your book gonna say, "Throw your measuring cups away." How you gonna make it? What you say?
Unethical chef, something in that nature.
Unethical chef. You just gonna tell them to throw their measurement tools away and play with it until they. What kind of cookbook? Listen, you gonna have people submitting for refunds left and right. How you gave me a whole book of recipes would throw a little bit of water in there. No exact measurements, just a little bit. Do it to your soul full, right?
I would come with some measurements. I would come with some measurements if like when I was to drop the book. But really, I would be pushing for more of a virtual learning thing because I feel like, you know, I'm not one of those learners that you're gonna give a book to and be like, here, do this. Show me and let me get up in there with you and let's do that. So, I mean, that's how I learned. That's how I've learned how to cook, just hopping in there and doing it. I would just say my cooking method and my recipes wouldn't be for the beginner chef. It's more so for someone that is more experienced in the kitchen and that wants to try new, exciting dishes that there's no recipe for, that you have these fresh ingredients and I'm going to throw something together. Because I mean, with our parents working the way they was working, you know, that's what I was doing, you know, throwing stuff together. So that's what I continue to do. So
No, that's some good expectation management there.
Yeah.
I think did we lose a
So
lot?
yeah.
What
No,
happened?
we're still alive. Still
Oh,
got
okay.
47
My computer
people.
just flopped out on me. No love. Oh, I see what it's doing. Stop being silly, computer. I'm trying to switch over to Wi-Fi's that don't exist. That's dope, man. Okay. All right. So far, it sounds like the bok choy is your favorite out of the garden. You said you
No.
got
The rosemary was my favorite.
the rosemary was your favorite. So you know you had that special rosemary, right?
Yeah, man. I
I
actually
got
picked
you.
up some more rosemary, and
It
when
ain't
we
gonna be
picked it
what
up,
it's not gonna be what you had.
it was like, what's that? I know it says rosemary, but that's not it. And then that's when we realized we had the grade A, and that was
You
like
had the
grade
great
C. But it's all good, so
yeah. I
it's all
hooked you up
good.
with that culinary rosemary. I don't remember what the breed, whatever the cultivar was on it. I
I
actually
still
need
have it.
you. If it doesn't bounce back, what you don't know is I stole 2 cuttings on my way out, so I can
Tyson
separate
blue.
those and send you one. What was
Tucson, two,
the Tucson blue?
Tucson blue, yeah. And it
Tucson
was
blue,
supposed
yeah,
to grow 2 to 3 feet. So yeah, mine got knocked off pretty early.
yeah, yeah. Because like I said, I stole two cuttings on my way out. You know what else I stole? I stole a cutting off your mint too. I got both of them rooted. They're Tuscan blue. Tuscan blue. Yeah, so I knew my little brother liked to cook. I know he liked to chef it up. So I gave him some herbs that was really gonna. Sometimes the difference between your dish and somebody else's dish is the fresh ingredients. That's just the reality of it. And which cultivars of plants you use in your ingredients as well. So I knew that he would really put those to use if he got into it. It was a toss up because some people say, "Oh yeah, I want a garden. I want a garden." They throw some plants in the ground. They look cute for a little while. They forget the water, and then a couple things go wrong, and they give up. So he went through the battle with the caterpillars, found something that worked for him in his garden, which is cool because here I've been able to get away with neem oil for the most part. Now I did pick up some BT in lieu of if they got out of hand, and I sprayed it once, and I haven't had to do anything since I sprayed it once. But yeah. So your favorite was the rosemary, and then what was after the rosemary? Origin and
Yeah, the
stuff.
pak choi.
The
The
bok
pak
choy.
choi, that's really I mean, all my fresh herbs. Don't let me discredit any of my fresh herbs because I've been
Right.
using them all. Uh, but
What's going on, Braylon? Hey, buddy. Braylon in
I've
the house,
used.
Malik.
What's up, Braylon?
Yeah, my little nephew
I've been
slash
using
cousin. Y'all
it.
know how we do
I've been
everybody.
using. If you see somebody logged onto your PlayStation account, it's me. I got.
Terrible.
Because when we play Mortal
By the way,
Kombat, I
if y'all
gotta
didn't
log
know,
on. So
this is this is my brewed wine here on the spot. I ain't gonna tell you what it is, but I'm starting a new batch tomorrow. Went and picked me up some fresh juice today. I was gonna start tonight, but I'm ready to go in the house and prepare for tomorrow. Once we get done with this, look at you, you fancy. You got the decanter out and everything.
well, there's a reason for that. I can't find my wine cork right now, so I had.
You mean you can't find your wine key?
Yeah, I can't find my. I can't find my wine key right now, so
No
I had to
radish. So your
push.
sister is asking no radish. You don't like the radish? I don't think he's had any radish yet, babe, because they've been shaded so much.
Yeah, I just haven't had them yet. Yeah,
Yeah, them radishes are fire. Raw radishes.
but that's
Listen.
that's what's going in the bucket.
Okay. Oh yeah. You got one. Yeah,
Yeah,
you got some form of
got a
heads
lot.
already. Yeah, you got a lot. Yeah, that's gonna be
Yeah,
real good over salads, or if you just eat them raw as a snack. Quita has been like destroying these
I'm thinking
radishes.
about trying to pull a couple and putting them in the salad. While I'm adding another dish to the book.
A little secret
Saturday.
recipe. Oh,
Yeah, I got a
when
dinner
the aunts come
Saturday.
down.
Yeah, I got a dinner Saturday. So
Okay.
yeah.
How you lose
Yeah.
the cork? He lost the cork. You
No, I
tried the
lost
radish
the
pods yet?
wine
I
key.
haven't. I haven't. You can have the same ingredients in food, still taste different. Right. Facts. No, I haven't had radish pods. He lost the cork because
No, the
so
wine key.
he lost his wine key, so he can't he couldn't get his cork out of the he can't get his
No.
cork out of the wine. So he just pushes the cork. He pushed the cork into the bottle so he can pour the wine out. I tell
But
you, we're
I've
gonna
been,
find a way, huh?
I've been busy. I've been busy feeding the world. So I'm gonna go buy one tomorrow. I'm over here feeding the world. So I've been busy.
Beatrice is stupid. Beatrice going in on you. She said he just ate the whole rosemary and didn't give her a chance to grow. Ooh. So
Oh,
she said it was your fault you lost the rosemary. You ain't leave no foliage on there for it to grow. It was all your
that's not
fault.
true.
Beatrice, she telling the truth. She snitching on you. That's what I'm
Not
talking
true.
about, B. Get
It's
him,
not
B.
true.
Tell the
Y'all
truth,
just
B.
saw
At least one go to seed and eat the young seed pods. They're better than the radishes. Oh, they go excellent in salads and sandwiches. I hear they're good with beer. Okay, cool. I'm gonna let one of them go to seed. Will they go to seed in the winter though? I feel like they probably need heat to go to seed. I could be wrong. Paul Mitchell, hey, how you doing? Welcome to the party. All right. What else we got, Malik? So we talked about the watermelon that the kids have made into now a new family heirloom seeds that we're gonna pass down generation to generation. Uh,
This
we
is the
talked
one
about
thing that I wanted to give a couple tips and stuff
a
when.
couple tips from a newbie
Yeah,
gardener.
the couple things that I learned so far, and I'm not even 2 months in.
Okay,
So first thing is you got to get organized. Get
this guy,
organized.
he's showing
So
off
what
right
I did is I found me a calendar for my zone. Uh, uh, um, 7, 8, 7B.
seven
Yeah,
B. Oh,
8B,
okay.
7B, 8B, one of them.
It
I'm
definitely
in
ain't
North
eight B.
Carolina.
It's not eight
7B.
B because
Yeah,
lead
7B.
is in the eight
I'm not
A.
good with
So
all this stuff, if I was to make a channel, y'all be like, no, it's not called that. It's called this. And like, yep, right, but it's growing and I'm eating it. So I'm not that guy that's gonna get everything right. You know what I mean?
neither
So
am I. Let's be
bear
clear.
with me. So what I did though is for this month, what I did was I literally wrote down everything that I can and what I've been doing. Even last month, I started just looking at everything, and I wrote down everything that I could grow, that I could start and do this month. And I wrote, you have your 1st through the 15th and your 16th through the 31st. And I wrote it all down, and I wrote down how long it takes to harvest it and if I needed to drop it as a transplant and everything. I just got organized. I was like, because I've been harvesting stuff, but I wanted to know exactly like when is everything going to be right. So then I went back. I had to look at the picture that we took when we first put it in, and I was like, okay, September 2nd. So I went and wrote down everything that I have in my garden, everything I'm growing: beets, peas, snap, carrots, rutabagas, radishes, leek, onion, lettuce, chef medley, everything. I wrote it all down and I did my math to when I should be harvesting this stuff because I tried to look at the pictures online. I was like, whatever. I can't really, let me get these dates in. So I put the dates down and I figured out, when my stuff should be ready for harvest. So
Okay.
November 15th is my special date because that's when the majority of all my root vegetables will be ready then, except for my rutabaga. It'll be ready in December.
Okay.
off of the dates that they're giving me on these packages and that type of stuff.
Yeah, you know those
Um,
dates. Those dates are after the plant has established too. It's not the day that you drop the seed.
yeah.
Okay. All right.
So so these are just like rough kind of estimates on when November 15th is when I'm gonna be like really starting to look at stuff. And even with the Chinese cabbage, like from yesterday and today, I can see it starting to form
Right.
into
That
what
little.
it's supposed to really look like. So
Yeah.
it's really starting to get exciting. And
Yeah.
even with like the onions and everything, like the onions, y'all saw the onions. So
Yeah.
and so yeah, so this is the first thing I did. I got organized because
Yeah.
if you're not organized, you're gonna be struggling.
Okay. What's the next thing?
And before that, what I
Thanksgiving
went and did,
feast. That's what I'm talking about.
huh?
I said Thanksgiving feast. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got me. Actually, I did this before I got organized, but I got me some fertilizer. And
No,
what
brother
I'm
doesn't have a channel. Little brother don't have a channel. He got
nah,
he got a Facebook page where he be showing pictures. That's about it.
yeah.
uh,
So I grabbed some fertilizer off of the
okay.
recommendation of my brother, and
Yeah.
that's what
Did
I
you ever
got.
pick up the 511?
No,
No,
no.
because you can't find it.
Yep.
You can't find it. So my
But the
brother, he
thing
went looking.
is, in my area, actually, we can't even get like I'm gonna try to go by the extension office, but even it's like I have it's like four of my coworkers that I work with, they're also into gardening.
Mhm.
Um not so much gardening, but more so like house plants and flowers and stuff. They're into that.
Right.
Not into stuff that you can eat.
Right.
But they're still, they're growers.
Okay.
So we can't find pots.
Dang.
Just like simple like it's weird shortages, and I'm close by the military base in this area. So I mean, I don't know if that has something to do with it or
I doubt
what,
it. I
but
think people just buying it up all up left and right. But like those laundry
I have a
tubs,
lot of farmers in my area, like real farmers. That's
go
what they
check them
do.
out. Go to those
So
remember all the little nurseries I was hitting looking for starts for you? Go to them and see if they got those old containers that they just throw away. Usually they just throw them away, or maybe they'll let you get a big old stack of them for like $5. That's how I
yeah,
got the ones that you got right now. And you can go and get those laundry tubs from Walmart. Get creative, you know what I mean?
but
Get
what I
food.
did
You can
was
get
I went by
food grade buckets from
I started.
Ace,
I got
Lowe's.
one plant that my coworker she gave me. It's called I forgot what it's called. Don't get me started. But it's a house plant. I have it in my sunroom where I do my starts at, and I have it in a little
Yeah, oh dang.
the dollar store beach bucket that you get for the kids.
Hey, Linda.
Ended
Linda in
up
the
using
building.
that.
Yeah. Linda in the building.
Hey, Aunt Linda.
The 5 gallon buckets. Yeah, 5 gallon buckets.
Hey, baby.
Hey, baby, you mocking her. Hey, baby. Don't
She's
you
so
feel like
smooth, though. That's the first thing I say. I was like, she's just so smooth and just have
she's
you in just.
just relax you, right? She's dope.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
she's
I
dope.
love her vibe. I love her
She's
vibe.
dope. She's dope. Yeah,
Positive
she got a
vibe.
nice little vibe. Okay, cool. So you said so you gave us the
Oh, and then also I found out these are great for starts.
those are great
Sheep,
for starts.
if you eat eggs anyway, I eat a lot of eggs nowadays. I didn't. I as a he could tell you this. I before I joined the military, I didn't eat eggs.
You
I
didn't
eat
need
a
no
lot of eggs
eggs.
nowadays. So I buy my eggs, and I'm keeping little stuff like this that you don't think that you normally throw away. If you're a gardener, you can use this stuff now. I can start 18
Yeah.
starts in. Simple, easy. It's already sectioned off into its little spaces.
Right. He's
Quick,
absolutely
easy.
right. And that's super dope because great minds think alike. I didn't even tell you, but that's how I started my lettuce out here. The reason why I have them perfectly one plant is I started my lettuce in old egg crate. I don't have enough time to record everything that I want to show you guys. And on top of that, I don't really feel that comfortable teaching you anything because I'm still learning it. Next season, I got a season under my belt, so I will come out and tell you some things that I have tried and true. So I don't want to give you anything that didn't work out well for me. So the egg carton thing that my brother did on his own, because we haven't really been able to talk very much the past 2 weeks, almost 3 weeks, because he's been so busy with work, had crazy schedules. So this is my first time that I'm actually I'm asking all the questions because I haven't been able to talk to him because he's been working crazy hours. He on nights, I'm on days. I call him, he sleep. He called me, I'm sleep. So that's cool to see that you went ahead and figured that on your own, man. I'm proud of you, man. You out there killing it right now, man. That's what's up. What's thing. What you doing with that
jug right here? So once I got into the fertilizer, I realized that I need stuff to mix this stuff in. So then I started saving little jugs like this. You can easily use this to mix your fertilizer. And also, if you have any like a pressure pump, pressure sprayer, I was using my pressure sprayer. I think I was on the phone with you actually, and it exploded. I pumped it too much.
No, that was somebody. No.
I was on the phone in the garden, and I was sitting there talking my mouth away, pumping the pressure sprayer, getting ready to do my thing and spray the, you know what I mean? And then, boom. So
you was thinking real good. I said you was thinking real good.
Well, I was preoccupied and I was just pumping.
No, I said you would stink after it blew up on you. No.
It just cracked the top. It just cracked the.
Oh, okay. Okay. I thought you had fish guts all over you.
Nah,
that'd have been a bad op. That's a bad op.
But this actually fits the actual sprayer part. It fits on this. And then this is just so. I mean, like I could mix stuff in it. I can use it to water I got some flowers on the front porch that I can use it to water. It's just so versatile. So like little simple stuff
That's
like
dope.
this that you normally throw away, keep it. Keep it, and you can incorporate it into your garden. And you can use it some type of way.
Yeah, she said, Quita said, remember when Aunt Linda told you to put a picture up on YouTube? You almost got blocked. That was about to happen.
I put a picture up.
Yeah, no, I'm just talking about when using that group chat that day, sending all that broken English.
And then she put everything together, and she was like, because I was trying to stay incognito, I just really was trying to win the war, I didn't want her to put two and two together and put me on the spotlight and be like, well, why you ain't asking your brother this? Because he busy, you know what I mean? So I was just trying to slide in there. I was really just trying to slide in there and get a question answered and fight this war. But she put two and two together like that, like. And now I'm on live.
Malik Palmer? Are you Turf's brother?
Yeah, she called me out. Yeah. Wow. Like, dang.
Yeah. You lucky she put it together because I think she was about to block you. She was about to get you out of here. You.
Yeah, she just hit it with the LOL. No, man. Yeah, you was gonna block me. You was
busted. She said busted. Hey, Susan. Oh yeah, I always saw Suzette. Chaz Bishop, what's going on? How you doing? Let's get in this chat real quick. Does anyone have any questions for Malik?
Welcome.
We running on, what is it, 7:25? Oh my goodness. Anyone got any specific questions for Malik about his no-dig garden? As far as his trials or tribulations, or things he's experienced. You done blessed us with some newbie gardener tips over there. That's dope. That's super cool. And you're eating what you grow, so that's great. You're enjoying it still. I'm happy to hear that. I'm sure on a bad day, your garden is your escape. So biggest tip.
If
they say when you starting your YouTube channel and your no-dig garden. He's probably not going to do that. I'm gonna just let y'all know that right now. I mean, he might. He's probably. I don't see him do it.
I'm not that person. I barely ever really even post on social media for real. And like, even if like, I'm gonna just go ahead and throw it out there. Even if y'all was to find me on social media, it wouldn't be no hard feelings, but I probably wouldn't. I'm a private person. This is a lot for me. I've gotten a couple of friend requests. A couple of you found me on Instagram and stuff, and it's nothing against you. I like to keep a little something to myself, But
ain't nothing wrong with it, bro.
I probably wouldn't do a YouTube.
Right, yeah.
My brother's got that, and if I were to do a YouTube, then I wouldn't be able to support his YouTube as much. So I think I'm gonna continue focused on plugging him when I can. I've actually, one of my coworkers asked you when I traveled last week, because she's a huge gardener and she might be in here. I don't know. But
okay.
No, because she works second shift, so she's actually at work right now. But
hey, K Torval, I think I just saw you. What's going on, bro?
I'm gonna leave that to my brother.
We'll get some guest appearances from you though, right?
Yeah, I was about to say I'll
get some cameos.
Do some guest appearances and stuff, but yeah, that's just, I just enjoy being able to grow my own. And actually, within 2021, stuff will actually get a lot more interesting, and I'll allow what's going on with my stuff to be publicized, shown public, and I'll have a lot of interesting stuff going, because my ultimate goal is to be able to grow all of my own food. And what I mean by that is including my protein and my vegetables. Maybe not my own rice, because rice is really hard to grow. But yeah, so I intend on being in the position, and I'm almost there, to just gotta figure a couple more things out to be able to grow everything that I'm eating. That's my ultimate goal. So if y'all stick with us and keep tuning in.
What Malik is referring to is that we have a lot of unused family land that's in the family. It can't go anywhere. It belongs to the family, and no one's using it. And we about to use that land. That's right. We about to put that land to work. Both him and I share a very similar dream as far as retirement, and we're gonna make it happen. We're gonna make it happen together. We're both gonna do it in our own way. So if I'm only doing chickens and bees. So if he start doing a whole bunch of other stuff, that's great, because I know I can go to him and get it. But I'm not fooling with it.
Yeah, all I want is chickens and maybe a cow or two, nothing. And even with cows, I'm still hesitant on that, because I was speaking to a veterinarian, and they was breaking down really how expensive it is to raise a cattle. And that's something I can hit the butcher for, or I can always go to my my favorite meat that I can go get myself. What happened?
I don't know what just happened. I don't know, but we back. I just gotta get my camera back right. Okay, we're back. Hopefully y'all hang in there with us. I don't know, internet acting funky. But
And the other
what was
thing,
you saying?
For my great tips though. Yeah, I was just saying, you know, I don't intend on growing. I don't know if I'm gonna do cattle because I've spoken to my veterinarian friends and they broke down a lot about that to me and how expensive it is to actually do that. So I think I may leave that alone.
Right.
But my chicken, yes, because fertilizer and just everything else, eggs and stuff, it's a win-win.
Okay.
It's a win-win.
Okay.
But
you in the sunroom now?
Yeah. So if you these with the garden and everything, like we're literally, this is something that you're literally using to sustain yourself. You know, your body, or everything that you got growing, everything I got growing are things that we can literally consume to sustain our well-being.
Right.
So knowing that,
I'm gonna move inside too, since he done moved inside.
So knowing that, you should know that goes along with that. That means this is something that you're gonna have to put time and effort into. I have literally, since I started the garden, it's been an everyday thing. So if you're gonna start a garden and you're new to gardening and you're not going to put the effort into it every day to be checking for, like, down on your knees, checking for caterpillars and paying attention to your plants to see, oh, this is different, you know, someone's been eating on this leaf, so I need to further inspect here and there. You may be successful, but you won't be as successful as if you put the effort in every day to check your garden. Literally, I've gotten in a little trouble because the first thing I do when I come home is check the garden. But if you're not going to be willing to, you know, be that diligent into checking your garden every day and recognizing, oh, this leaf, someone's been eating on this, then I would not recommend getting into gardening. Because it's definitely something that you have to be very vigilant, and you gotta put in the work.
I put the work in.
You gotta put in the work, because at no time did I just say, oh, I'm gonna just let it be for this week, whatever, you know. No. Especially starting off and getting to the point where I'm at now, to where everything is doing extremely well, except for my spinach and my rosemary. But everything else is doing extremely well. I literally was at the point where I was coming home from work every day, and the first thing I was doing was, hey,
in the garden.
Mimi's trying to get out. The first thing I was doing every day was checking my garden. This is the first thing. I would come home and I'd still in my work clothes and I'd go out to the garden. It was easy for me because the way my stuff is laid out, I just come in through the sunroom. You know, I check the garden and I come in through the sunroom and take my stuff off and, you know, boom. But you got to be vigilant, and you got to figure out what your situation is. Like, yeah, you might be in 7B like me, But you might have a whole different situation going on in your backyard or wherever you deciding to grow at. So you gotta be able to adapt and willing to adapt and overcome whatever your situation is. Because if not, I mean,
Quitty, you thumbling with your fingers, deleting comments on accident. Don't. Sorry, Sue. You can buy a whole cow grass fed and have them process it, or for people to go down on. Yeah, we're about that life. We will be doing that in our family. My brother and I. That's why we're going to be within.
it's just hard.
If we're not on the same property, we're going to definitely be within 30, 60 minutes of each other for, survivability reasons as well. We're both very skilled individuals in different matters. So the dream would be, us get about 10, 15 acres that we can share. He's on the north side of the property, I'm on the south side of the property or something like that. But going in on cows and stuff, yes, we're definitely about that life. Deba Lowen, thank you for tuning in. Good night. And you were so right. I'm checking my brassicas every day and finding worms. I thought it was a groundhog, but it's the white moss and the worm. Yeah, them white moss will get to work. Spinach is so hard. I'm planting another round because the first round didn't work out. Listen, the spinach that I'm growing, I showed it to you. I think it's like Bloomsdale or something like that. That spinach is bomb. It is super cool looking too because it's got like spikes on the back of the leaves. It's the best spinach I've ever had in my entire life. Yeah, sorry. She said, yes, sorry. Sorry. Yeah, I have a lot of hate relationship with spinach. I resigned myself to there are too many other greens to really worry about spinach. Listen, the spinach is doing good for me. I guess that's, maybe it's the right, try the cultivar that I grew this season because it germinated. I got probably about a 90% success rate on the germination. I'll give you this too. If you're doing small container gardening like me, and I'm gonna go over this in the spring when I start revving up for the spring gardening, I get my starters rolling. I don't like to thin out plants. I almost do a 1 seed challenge on every cell. And then when I see stuff coming up and other things aren't, I'll give it a few days. If they don't come up, then I just drop another seed in that same cell. That way I don't have to worry about wasting so many seeds. That's me. And it's been working really well for me. Those are the cells you use, Malik? You got date on that or something? Is that what that sticker is?
This is mustard.
That's your mustard greens?
Yeah, these are the stickers I've been using to label my starts. They don't work for your outside plants. I tried them.
You still got time for mustard greens? Or are you just going for it?
It's the mustard. I was actually supposed to start before the 16th. So I'm going for it.
Oh, okay. All right, yeah, just go for it, bro.
I got cilantro. And then
Diva, give that variety a try. It's a winner and it's taking off. No luck with spinach this year, but I keep trying. What's going on, FR Humphrey? I hope you're ready to lose here in the near future with this wine contest. So remember, it's not when everything is growing right that will make you a good gardener. It's when nothing goes right that will make you or break you. That is so true, Aunt Linda, the New Orleans gardener. That is true. And Malik stuck it out when everything was going wrong. A gem dropped by TNOG. That's right. And then true, I do the same with the seeds. Yeah, so for me, like if I had more space like my brother did, I wouldn't worry about, because I can't have too many plants. Like right now I'm in the position where I have too many of certain things and they're crowded and I'm just gonna let them grow crowded because I don't have the space to really thin them out. And I'm just gonna treat them like micro greens or, miniature greens. And what's the spot in between micro and macro? That's the type of greens I'm going for on some of this stuff. The other things that are spaced evenly and well placed and spaced out, those are the things that, I did my own seed starts for, and they really performed really well as starter seeds. You say you already run FRL. I'm in Connecticut and I'm going for it with the mustard greens and cilantro too. Wow. I hope you got a greenhouse because if you're just now getting started, I don't know. I want to know how that turns out for you. I really do. Yeah, I was just notified my avocado tree is on its way to me. Nice. Toya Story. Why I always do this to your name? Toya Story 1. Hello from Cali. How you doing? I thin nothing, never have, never will. Plants will thin themselves if you let them. That's true too. I like the micro veggies too. Yeah, so I just left them alone. Whoever makes it, whoever they make it, whoever doesn't, they don't. And you see, look, he's showing off. You see his painting in the background. My little brother.
No, that's just there. That's just there.
Yeah, so
I
he's
actively paint in the sunroom. Y'all want to see? There's a couple of my pieces. The top one is an award-winning one. I'm not stunting. I'm just saying. And the ones over here are the ones that my kids like to do some abstract stuff. Y'all want, hit me in the DM. They're for sale. You can buy it. Contact me.
You gonna sell your kids pants?
Listen, they're college fund, man. We gotta
college fund. You said college fund. Okay. All right.
But I just wanted to hit y'all with
Mama P in the house. Mama P in the house. Hey, Mama P.
So I have
that's my mama, y'all. M. Palmer. That's the woman that birthed these two young men in front of you. Yeah, she's in here. Look at that. All right.
Get ready for this dinner, mama. Cause you're gonna want to move in. And you're gonna follow my house rules now.
Oh man. This is super cool, man. Look, you done graduated with your little setup. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry to be on here this long, but listen, this is the first time I've been able to see what my brother's been up to pretty much since I've been there. And this is the first time we've really been able to talk gardening because he's been on this weird shift and whatnot. So I'm just as excited as y'all watching what he's doing over here. And listen, he has not asked me many questions at all. He's been doing this all on his own and getting it from other areas because, like he said, I haven't been available during the time where he's available, and he's doing his own thing over there.
Honestly,
this what's up?
When we watch LED video, when we was here, we was watching LED live video when he had just came home from work. He was still in his uniform.
Yeah.
He said, "Leave it the heck alone."
He said, "Leave it the heck alone." Yeah.
Leave it the heck alone. That's what I've been doing, man. Other than that, and the two other items that I showed y'all, the BT and the fish fertilizer, I've been leaving it alone.
That's it.
So yeah, and I've been watching it. I've been paying attention to it.
Right.
And giving it, water. Not even that much water because we're having crazy rain out here. But I've been leaving it alone.
Right. So what you got in front of us right now? I imagine you trying to walk us through something real quick.
Yeah. So I got my cilantro, which let me tell y'all, this is before I started the garden, I've been trying to grow cilantro. I've been trying to start cilantro.
Cilantro is hard to start, man. I'm gonna let you know that.
Listen, you're not going to be first-time gardener. Tell you straight up, I have not been able to start cilantro.
Somebody might have a tip for you in the box. Let's see.
So I'm very confident in these starts because
What's going on, Rob? The average lawn guy. What's going on, bro? I ain't seen you in a minute, man.
I've gotten down what I kind of need to do with the start. Figured out this room and everything. I have this sunroom with all these windows. I'll show y'all real quick. So I kind of figured out what I need to do to get my starts going. So that's what I'm doing with these. And I also have the other thing that's been kicking my butt is this lettuce.
That's so weird, man, because lettuce is probably one of the easiest things for me to germinate. I can confidently drop one seed every time and walk away with like 95% germination. Easy.
The Chef Medley lettuce came up fine, but I have actually two different variations of the lettuce going. I can't tell you. I know one is because I wrote it down. Remember, I told you I was using my plastic.
That's what you use to label them?
So this is butter crunch.
Oh, that butter crunch is bomb. I can
And
tell you that right
then
now.
I'm not sure what the other one is. It's something else. But
Okay.
they're gonna do it. They're gonna do it. You know what? I'm claiming it. And then and I have some of these very delicious watermelon seeds. And what I'm doing with these is I've had some advice that I should overwinter some seeds. So I did that with some, and then I'm gonna let these stay out normal like you would any other seed and see how that goes as well. So I have
Marcus
some in
said
the
he
freezer, and I have
Marcus said he
some.
know this garden, but he gonna need some paintings. Those are the watermelon seeds.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like
they
I
look
was
good
telling
too.
them, I'm overwintering some, so I have some in the freezer, and then I'm gonna end up leaving these out, and I'm gonna put those in my back garage and let them get air because that's not heated, so they'll still be cold and cool. I already washed them; they're drying. Those are
So,
drying.
so you said overwintering your watermelon seeds. Where did you get that from? Did you read that somewhere? Did you
So
somebody?
no, I didn't read that. That is from the coworker that I was telling you about. That she just when I was working at the different location last week that I had to go
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
We just got to talking, we got to talking, and I told her and I showed those pictures, and she was like, yo, this is what has been successful for me. And she's
Okay,
here in the same she's probably she lives maybe 45 minutes away from me.
okay,
But this method has been successful for her. And
okay,
she actually has the exact same lawn profile as me. And what she did is she dug up her sand and mixed that with a little bit of what you say? I don't know if she said garden soil or peat moss, but she mixed that with a little bit of some type of soil.
right.
And she created a mound.
Okay,
And she planted her seeds in that mound after she overwintered them. And what she meant by that is she took them, washed them, dried them, then freeze them.
okay.
Pulled
For
them
how long?
out when the season was in. She
Okay,
didn't. I had to get more details from her, but
okay,
she pulled them out when the season was ready, and she planted them in that mound, and they took off.
okay. All right.
So I'm gonna try that method, and then I'm gonna also try the method my this my vet my another one of my coworkers, she gardens as well, and she said I never heard of that method. What I normally do is leave them out and let them get air. You can put them in your back garage because it's not heated, and do those as well. So I'm doing both methods.
So you're gonna take what you learned from two other experienced gardeners and see if they work in your own garden. That's dope.
Yeah,
That's dope.
pretty much.
Yeah, that's dope. And it's with the seeds from the watermelon that
Is
your
that
children, my nephew, my
is
niece.
that is my fish tank too loud?
No, you're probably actually hearing my worm tea that's brewing
No,
over
my
here.
fish tank too loud.
You're, well, I mean, I got a fish tank too, bro. Look, it's that worm tea brewing down there,
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, I got a whole pump over there. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's pretty much done right now. I need to finish pouring that off, but that's the worm tea, just a brewing up. So yeah, it's not just you. We both got pumps running. Is our pumps too loud? We can turn them off. He talking and missed my painting request. No, Marcus said he want to paint. He's serious about his painting. This is our next generation expert. I know, right? Look, y'all think, hey, I'm gonna have to pay him to come on my daggone channel because Malik over here, he's doing it out here, man. Gave this man a freaking no-dig garden, and now he's gave us a whole session of just just a whole bunch of information. Gotcha.
I couldn't hear myself think, so I turned it off.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, Eco Neighbor said this is our next generation.
When I'm just chilling in here and trying to meditate.
Okay,
yeah, but I'm trying to talk, so it's like.
Oh, you said you like the sound when you're in there meditating, but when.
Yeah, because it's something that it literally
you can
makes
block
you
out.
Yeah,
right.
yeah.
Yeah, I feel you.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, you got anything else for the people before we take off? Or y'all got any questions from Malik while we got them? That's a snake plant or mother-in-law's tongue.
Yeah, snake plant. That's what it's called. Snake plant.
It's a snake plant. Yeah. I can't hear the tanks. Yeah, worm tea, Toy Story. Toy is Toy One. I'm gonna do an update on how I do my worm tea, and it's worm castings that I make here, right here in this little closet.
Yeah,
boom, that one right there. It's in there. My Worm Factory 360. It's in there. So I take the worm castings. I put them in some cheesecloth. I put them in rainwater or treated water to where the pH is balanced and everything. And then I let it brew for 24 to 48 hours. And really, I just let it run all week as I use it. And I use that in my garden. So someone was like, "Oh, do you put comfrey? Do you take your comfrey and make a stench?" No, I don't do that. But I feed the comfrey to my worms. So I feed the comfrey to my worms, and then my worms poop it out. And then I take the castings. I make the worm tea, which is pretty much multiplying those microorganisms to bring that nice soil to life. Refill it, especially when you're dealing with containers. Refresh that soil. Really natural way of doing it. And then I take those worm castings after I'm done brewing that tea, and then I still put that in my garden because it's still good. There's still plenty of nutrients in there. We didn't steal anything from the worm castings. We multiplied the microorganisms, turned them into almost like this liquefied slushy mix, and then we introduced that straight into our garden. So next season, I'm actually going to run a few different plants on nothing but worm tea and see how they do versus the ones, because I tested them, although each batch will be a little different, but they are more than sufficient in phosphorus and potassium. Nitrogen, they're a little low, but we know nitrogen it flees very, it's extremely reactive. It doesn't hang around long, so it's quickly fleeting. So I expected that, no worries. But I still want to see how they perform if I just gave them both. Like, let's say I mix up two different containers. I put the same amount of blood meal in both of them, which has plenty of nitrogen in there, and then I just feed them nothing but worm tea in one, and the other one, maybe I'll give it 511, or I'll give it the Neptunes, or maybe I'll just do 3 different ones of a couple different. I don't know. Y'all know I like experimenting. That's me. That's what I like to do. So I will do that for you on some level this season. But Malik got the snake plant in the building. You catching up on comments?
She said they're good to clean the air in the house. I have roughly 6 or so around the house.
The snake plants?
Yeah.
Oh, you can.
And this is the one that I got from my veterinarian.
Oh, okay. You could probably split that plant too.
No, it was. I'm gonna wait to split it because it was split that when it was given to me.
Okay.
So, but this is what I was telling them about when I was the Dollar General. If you're in North Carolina and you're having the same issues that I'm having on getting pots for your plants, this is what I did.
Dollar General or Dollar Tree? You mean Dollar Tree? Because you ain't got no Dollar General out there. You got Dollar Tree up there. Oh, okay. I didn't see that. Dollar Tree is right around the corner.
And Dollar General is too.
Yeah, you can get those. You can get these buckets too. Aunt Linda be growing in them all the time.
The 5-gallon ones. Somebody said earlier in the chat that they ordered the 5-gallon ones from Walmart online.
Yeah, these buckets. They $1. $1.
That's a good idea.
$1. And these are how many gallons are these?
So what I wanted to try, what I am going to try.
9 quarts. What's that?
My coworker said
it's 5
not
gallons.
gonna work.
No, it's not 5 gallons. 2.5 probably. My bad.
This is what I want to try. My coworker said it's not gonna work. We gonna see because I'm gonna try it anyway. These little baskets right here, you can get from I think the dollar store or Dollar Tree. I don't know which one I got.
Yeah. New Orleans T-Nog done grew in those too. You need to dig a little further in her content. She done grew in those bags too.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to grow in these.
Yeah.
I got a whole bunch of them for the kids. You know, they're perfect for kids.
And
toys and stuff in
you
it.
can go pick you up some more of those concrete mixers. The same one that you had all that medley in. Pick you up some more of those concrete mixers from Lowe's or Home Depot.
Yeah, I got one right here.
Yeah, see, there you go. Boom, that's a container.
This is my little pre-mix that I use for my starts right here.
What's that, peat moss and perlite?
Yep.
Okay. He said, yep. Yep. So let's see if we got any questions. Nothing is $1 in Dollar General. I know, right? Facts. Nothing's $1 over there. Good. Otherwise, USPS was going to get it. I must have missed something. You were more than one. How did you get? Okay, she's talking to somebody else. Make sure you press the like. Thanks, babe. Meaning like hydroponically, we're still growing them in soil. I think y'all are having a conversation, and I'm just trying to catch up on it real quick. That will be his experiments with his watermelon seeds. Yeah, that would be. Snake plants are good. Okay, that's what you was talking about earlier. You'll be watching for that. Okay, all right, Toy Story. And I'm gonna give y'all an update on my worm tea. I actually do it a little different now. And then I feed my worms a lot easier as well. I don't do that whole pre-mixing stuff no more. It's a waste of time. I'm watering that comfrey you sent me right now. Oh, okay, with the color rock out. Yeah, that comfrey. Comfrey is a good tool to have in the garden for sure. What else we got? So Diva Lowen, I'm going to grow kale, collards, turnips, chard, mizuna, spinach, under covered raised beds, and mustards, lettuces, and kale in my small greenhouse over the winter. Going to cover with 6 ml plastic. Yeah, so these garden boxes I got on the front porch, they're hoop houses. If you can see those, let me see if I can pull it off. Boom. Those things right there, those poles, those are the hoops. I just pulled them off because, it got hot. They'll have to go on next week, though, because it's about to get a little chilly out here. So I'm going to extend my growing season the same way, and then I'm going to move to hydroponics on the inside. I'll show you how to do that. We're going to do the cracky system. Dollar Tree all day long. Yep, facts. The General is higher than Wally World. Facts. It sure is.
Wait, when she says smaller pots, is she saying smaller than what I have in it?
Smaller pot. I don't know. I don't see that. What are you talking about? What kind of worms? They're red wigglers. Red wigglers are good for indoor worm. If you're going to keep worms, you want red wigglers or European night crawlers. Those are the 2 worms. You don't want to go grab the worms out of the yard. Those are earthworms. They won't perform well in these type of environments. And you don't want American night crawlers because what do? They crawl out at night. You walk out and you'll walk into wherever you're keeping them and they're going to be all out of the bin. Red wigglers are kind of like gnats, meaning if the environment is right, they're not going anywhere. Or fungus gnats. Yeah, if the environment's right, they're not going anywhere. So people get concerned like, oh, the worm's going to run all through my house. No, unless your house is the same as that worm bin, they're not coming out. And if your house is the same as that worm bin, then I don't think you're really worried about having worms in your house because you probably have many more issues. And we're not going to go there. Yep, I have those hoops over my raised bed.
Hey, hold up. Go up 5 comments from.
No. Clausen said, she said, no, that pot is good. Keep it in that pot. That's what she said.
Oh, okay. I see. She posted it again.
Got red wigglers from Walmart very reasonably. Okay, cool. I mean, if you want red wigglers and you're in here, right now, email me at robpalme357@turftherapy.net. Babe, drop that in the description. Email me. I will give away I'll give away 3 pounds of worms. So for the first three people that's trying to start their own worm bin, and you want me to walk you through it, we can do it together. Whether or not you want to do the Walmart bins or you want to get you a tower, just email me and I'll get you hooked up. The first 3 people that emails me that are interested in red wigglers, you don't have to pay for them. All you got to do is give me shipping, please. I appreciate that. I will send you some worms. Yep, I'll do that for you.
I got to send an email?
You want worms? You ready?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, I got you. I'll send you some worms. No, you ain't got some. You ain't got some. That plant Malik is holding is also called mother-in-law's tongue. It will grow anywhere.
Yeah,
you don't have to do anything to it.
It's called a whole different thing.
Marcus said his worm farm is bumping thanks to turf. Yeah, no, not that one. You giving away my government out here, Quita. ROB 357 at turf.
Hold on, I'm gonna fix that. I'm gonna fix that. Oh, I can't
got one job.
I can block her,
neighbor, your climate. They will live all year long with your climate. I let my plants burst out. Yeah, when they start bursting out. Yeah, there you go. Boom, take care of that. Yeah, she's got comfrey. She's got comfrey and she got it cheap. Diva, while you in here, so when you are split, do you have a video on how to split your comfrey? Like, do you just dig up a root? You just cut a piece of the root and just rebury it? How are you doing that? You can ask 4 people who have gotten theirs about the quality of the plant. I don't send out trash. Comfrey blocking 14. I bought the root on Etsy. Yeah. So how are y'all propagating y'all comfrey? That'd be a great question. You get more wine. I got.
Can we get a zone? Can we get a rep your zone real quick?
A rep your zone. Oh, he wants a zone roll call.
Rep your zone real. I just want.
I'm gonna go ahead and type my email in here for y'all since nobody else can. Let me.
Rep your
don't
zone
send it to the other one because I'm not gonna see it. I don't even check that email anymore. I'm just letting you know that right now. Rob Palmer 83%. Boom. That's what you want to do. You want to email that email if you're interested in worms. All you gotta do is pay me the shipping. I will send them out to you.
I'm really trying to find that one person that said that they were right across the street from us.
The one who said, "Oh, I think you live around the corner from me."
Yeah. I'm trying.
Okay, so we got 8B, Eco Neighbor, 8B, one said Sweep, 8A, Zone 7B, Clausen World, Compton, 10B. Compton, yeah, man, you say
I'm looking for the 7B.
You looking for the 7B? Clausen, you and Clausen in the same zone, Malik. 8A, Latarsha, Hosang, 8A, Alnet, Homesteaders, Zone 79. Okay, 8A, FR Humphrey, Unicorn Lady Tech, Zone 8A.
Now, if I could ask, if you're in 7B, only for 7B, if you feel comfortable, could you drop your city?
Could you drop? Why you want their city?
I'm trying to figure out how close I am, you know?
See,
if they close enough, it gives me a reason to link.
They might not even be in the same state, man. You know, that's how that works.
I know. I see how the zone map works out.
You have to dig and cut the root. Okay, so dig the root out, cut it. Do I need to let the root dry before I replant it, or can I plant the root while it's still wet and it hasn't healed off? Part of me wants to think once I cut that root, I probably want to let that open wound callus over, dry up a little bit before I replant it.
He said he nosy, but he private.
Right. This is not a fair trade.
You know I mean? I'm trying to open up a little bit more deep.
Get them. Mine can only be grown from the root. Yeah. What city, state are you in, right? Yeah, they put you on the spot, see? Where you at? Tell your business.
I'm North Carolina.
Okay. That's not a city. That's a state. What city? Yeah. All right. Retract your
Fayetteville, North Carolina.
Fayetteville. I'm gonna let y'all know right now. He lying to y'all. He is not in Fayetteville. I ain't.
Yeah.
He close to it though. Yeah, he being elusive. Stop it. Stop it.
If you,
But
I mean,
you know who's
if
near
you
you
in
though?
Fayetteville, then
You know who's near you? You need to go
you
check out
15 minutes
CB's.
from me.
You need to go check out CB's greenhouse and garden. He's actually putting together a new greenhouse. He's building it from scratch. I gotta go catch up on him. He's like 2 episodes in, and you need to check him out. He's building one from scratch, and man, he knows what he's doing when it comes to hydroponics.
Location.
Yeah, I knew he was lying. That's not in the zone, right? The outskirts.
Yeah, I'm on the outskirts, exactly. But you got it.
Apologies in
I'm
advance.
I'm not lying though. I'm literally bordering. Where I'm at is like it borders all of it.
Yeah. Okay. Well, this was fun. I have stuff to do. I'm not going to keep y'all any longer. Do y'all have any last minute questions from Malik, the nosy private one? And
I'm in 7B.
Malik, you got any last statements for the community? We appreciate y'all hanging with us this evening. Little brother, I'm super proud of you for what you over there doing with the garden. I'm glad those weren't wasted efforts on myself or you. And I'm happy to see you happy. That's dope. And I'm happy to see you all here. You done taught me a couple things tonight. Put me on the game for a few things. We about to be swapping seeds soon. So anybody got anything from Malik? True, he knows but he probably and let him know. Any last minute comments, any last minute thoughts from Malik, the beginner gardener, is out there doing it. Anybody got anything for him? This was awesome live. Take it easy. Thank you, Kifa. Color rock out. Very fun. I'm glad y'all had fun. This was great. I'm so proud of this community. Yes. Love you, little bro. If you don't start a channel, I'm not buying that book.
I need to handyman to build my greenhouse and help me build this homestead.
What's that? Where'd you go? What'd you say? Malik, where'd you go? Hate to see the party end. I know, guys. If it was Friday or Saturday, I'd stay on here, but I got work. I got some stuff to do, so I need to get to it. I don't know if we lost Malik. He's gone. The nosy private Malik is out the building. But I appreciate y'all hanging with us this evening. LL3 he vlog. His internet want him to start a channel. Y'all are funny. All of what? I want to grow an avocado tree from seed. I don't know if that's the one. Hey, you can do that, the average long guy, but you might wait 5 years to get an avocado that tastes like trash if it ever fruits. I'm just letting you know that. I learned that from the best, which is led, I guess, you know what probably happened? His phone probably died. You know why his phone probably died? Because he had less charge than me. He had less charge than me before we started this. And let me see if that's what it is. Yep, his phone died. His phone died. So let me see if I can send the link so he can come on and say goodbye real quick. Okay, yeah. Let me send him this link real quick so he can come on and say goodbye to y'all. And then we'll be out. Because I was like, you know what? My phone's getting low on battery. So we may have lost him, which we did. We lost him because his phone died. But yeah, you don't want to do that. I don't know what will come of it. Exactly. So I mean, if you just want to do it for fun, average long guy, do it. But just know that might be a whole bunch of waste of your time. Yeah. it got 2 feet tall and then died. LOL, I just ordered me one. Dang. So like put in that work, get a 2 foot tall plant for it to just die. That's terrible. So just get you a plant, bro. Check out Stark Bros, check out Isis Nursery. Just do a little bit of research and find a reputable nursery, man. Go to a local nursery. You can probably get them local right there in Cali. No, you're not in Cali. You're in Georgia. I'm tripping. And if you're into warm season lawns and you want to check out dude who knows what he's doing with average products that the average homeowner can understand and get their hands on, go check out my man Rob from the Average Lawn Guy. You're off to a great start. Email from your mother. Good job, guys. Oh, okay. Thanks, Ma. Appreciate it. Thanks. Send me the link again so I can come back for the end. I sent it to you. I'm waiting for you to come, and then we're gonna be out of here. Message equals leave me a comment on the video. Yeah, I just was messaged my avocado is on her way being shipped to me. Oh, okay. Yeah, she just got a message. So yeah, man, you should order. I sent you the link, Malik. I literally sent it to you. I just sent it to you. I just sent it to you. I sent it to you. I don't know. Did you not get it? I sent it to you. There is a delay, so maybe you just got it. I sent it to the number that you just texted me. Listen, I got it, people. How about this? How about you sending the link, Quita? How about I send it to you, and then you can send it to him off of his other phone. He's got like 4 freaking phones for whatever reason. There we go. Boom. He's back. All right. So we're bringing Malik back. That's one of the caterpillars that was eating all his food in that screenshot right there. And then boom. Okay. So we got him back. He's back in the building.
Yeah, I was at work all day and I haven't put my other phone on the charger.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? His phone must have died because mine's about to die. So go ahead and get your good night, goodbye to the people, so I can go and prepare for tomorrow. I gotta go. This has been fun though. It's been fun. We're gonna bring your garden back. Look, how about we bring you back on November 15th since that's your big day? Since that's your big day, we bring you back somewhere around November 15th. And I'm actually going to be in your area, or I'll be much closer to you around that time. So, because I'll be TDY in that area. So it might even be a live update. Who knows? What's the 15th? Is the 15th fall on the weekend? No, it does not. So I probably... Oh, it does fall on the weekend. We'll see. I don't know what my limitations are yet.
It's a Saturday or a Sunday?
It's a Sunday.
Oh, well, I'll be good for that, then.
Okay, yeah, it's a Sunday, so we'll see. It might buff out. It was fun. I'm glad you had a good time. And they said, good job, Malik. You had a good time. Eco said, yeah, the burner, right? Exactly. I will do my research and consider a good-sized plant to start. Yeah, man, just get a plant. Just get a plant. Check out Ison's Nursery. Check out Stark Bros. Those are 2 nurseries I bought plants from, and they're doing just fine. I turned all my lawn into gardens. Well, see, I mean, that's cool. But see, I'm going to maintain a lawn for 2 reasons. 1, that was my first love. 2, I can use that lawn for fertilizer in my garden. You dig? So I can bag my clippings in the future. I'll be able to bag my clippings, and I will be able to put that on my compost pile. So, a lawn isn't a bad thing. It's what you do with that lawn. You know what I mean? What are you going to do with it? Are you going to use it as a resource, or are you just going to let it look pretty? I'm going to use it as a resource, and it's going to look pretty. And I'll show you how I do that to when I get to where I'm going. Hey, Nadine, good night. Thanks for topping in. No one is shipping citrus trees to Cali. Wow. Okay. What state
Show us some starts before you go, though.
He's in North Carolina. Starts. I actually don't. They're all in. Everything is in. And it's a mess in there, so I'm not taking you in. It's a mess in the greenhouse area, so we're not going in there. I still got leftover stuff from the wine show that I did 2 weeks ago, I think. No, not from, I did my bottling, so it's a mess because I did the bottling, so we're not going in there. Yeah, the little bit of lawn I use to make compost. Boom, there you go. I think the love from the Grow family will establish his channel. Yeah, look, they demanding the channel, Malik.
I'm not.
Just sleep on
I thought
it.
I
Sleep
made
on
that
it.
clear
Sleep on it.
earlier.
Sleep on it. Yeah, you made it clear, but then you started asking people for their personal information. So we over it.
I was just trying to connect.
You trying to connect? You better connect in the Facebook connect in the Facebook group and in the seed exchange or something like that. Nobody giving you their coordinates and you all being all secretive. No, sir. I turn most of my backyard to raised beds and small orchard. I keep the grass in the middle and my chickens. My front yard is So I'm gonna be doing something similar to that, Diva Lowen. It depends on the layout, but we're gonna do something super. Y'all, Malik is the sweetest. I couldn't have gotten blessed with a better family. I have settled with God's blessings for sure. Oh, that's nice, baby. That is a kind thing to say. At Malik Palmer, let me tell you, your book will sell better and your endeavors will do better. YouTube is what got these people businesses off the ground. That's true. That's true. Frustrating. Marcus, he's out. We about to be out too. Just a tip. Think about it, bro. You a natural. Nobody asked to see your dirty draw.
What?
She said nobody asked to see your dirty draws. She said you a natural. You should give it some thought. So yeah.
What dirty draws?
She's saying nobody trying to see your dirty draws. Just get out there and do what you do and leverage what you're doing because the people may support you because they liked you. They enjoyed your update tonight. They enjoyed the little bit of knowledge you dropped on them. They enjoyed your recipes with no measurements and secret ingredients you won't release. They even enjoyed your ambiguous themes and methodology and things that you they enjoyed.
To be real, if I was to start a channel, it would probably be me painting.
That'd be dope. I'll follow that. Just start out with something that you feel comfortable doing. If you're gonna do it. Painting.
I don't mind sharing my artwork.
Hashtag skid marks. And he's got some nice paintings. Diva going on you right now. Plus Milk could get paid on YouTube as another stream of revenue. Oh, plus Malik could get paid on YouTube as another stream of revenue.
I've seen my name misspelled several times in the chat tonight. I want to clarify things. Not Malik, not Malachi.
I just
and it's M-A-L-I-K.
People typing fast, man.
I just had to put it out there.
All right. Well, that wraps that up, people. Oh, there we go. What's that? What you got there?
It's a piece, man.
It's a what?
It's a piece.
Oh yeah, no, I know it's a piece. Oh, I'm assuming that's a stream or something. That award-winning joint you did is dope. That's a stream.
You gotta pay to see that.
This dude, FR Humphreys, do you
That's it right there.
Do I follow you on yeah, that joint right there is dope. That's cool.
I think my light really like that.
Then you got some upstairs that I want too. Yeah, that one's dope. FR Humphrey, do I follow you on IG? Send me a message so I can check out your artwork. That'd be dope. If you follow me on IG, if y'all on IG, I'm Turf Therapy on IG. That's who I am. So check me out. Stay woke, Malik. LOL. Yeah. But all right, that's it. We don't almost ended this like 10 times. Okay. So I'm serious. I gotta go. Malik, you work on different schedules, so I get it.
I gotta be to work at 5. So.
See, I don't know what you playing for, man. You gotta be up before me. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you guys for joining us. We appreciated it.
And I still gotta watch a movie.
We had a good time. Yeah, I might fall asleep watching that movie. Had a good time. We'll be back on or about November 15th. So, like he said, that's his big day. That's when he's looking to harvest a lot of stuff. He's reseeding stuff. Y'all got more questions with the no-dig garden. He'll be there to answer them, you know. Or he might start a YouTube channel by then. Who knows? He's not doing it. But
y'all can try all y'all want.
Yeah. But yeah. So
I don't want the notoriety.
Yeah. You know, it's fun. I have fun with it. You know, I do it for different reasons, but you know, I get it. It ain't for everybody, that's for sure. It's the same with gardening. Don't start YouTube for the wrong reasons. I'll tell you that right now, because you'll get burnt out quick. But I have fun. I've been having fun. I still have fun. So, yeah.
I keep hitting them with these cool pictures and stuff, these paintings.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
That's cool. A commission one right there.
Yeah. Oh, FR Humphrey, I see you. We in there. I got you. I'm gonna follow you back. I want to check out your artwork. That's dope. Okay, family. All right. We're at peace. We love y'all. And we out. Right? We out, Malik?
Yeah, I'm about to watch this movie.
Okay, we out. All right, family. It was fun. Y'all have a good one. Good evening. All right. Peace.
Peace.